No wonder the seers and the alchemists of old declare that your bodies are the temple of the living God, and the kingdom of heaven is within you. But man, blinded by selfishness, searches here and there, scours the heavens with his telescope, digs deep into the earth, dives to the bottom of the oceans in a vain search for the elixir of life that may be found between the soles of his feet and the crown of his head. Really, our human body is a miracle of mechanism. No work of man can compare with it in the accuracy of its process and the simplicity of its laws. At maturity, the human skeleton contains about 165 bones, so delicately and perfectly adjusted that science has despaired of ever imitating it. The muscles are about 500 in number. Length of the alimentary canal is 32 feet. That's from the tip of your mouth to the tip of your anus. From the tip of your mouth to the tip of your anus is your alimentary canal. That's 32 feet. Amount of blood in average adult, 30 pounds, or 1/5 the weight of his body. The heart is 6 inches in length and 4 inches in diameter, and beats 70 times per minute, 4,200 times per hour, 100,800 per day. And that 100,800, you add that up, the 1 and the 8 is 9. 36,720,000 per year. At each beat, 2 1/2 ounces of blood are thrown out of it. 175 ounces per minute. 656 pounds per hour, or about 8 tons per day. This is the human body we're talking about. All the blood in the body passes through the heart every 3 minutes. And during 70 years, it lifts 270 million tons of blood. The lungs contain about 1 gallon of air at their usual degree of inflation. That's when we breathe on average 12,000 breaths per hour. Inhale 600 gallons of air, or 24,000 gallons daily. The aggregate surface of the air cells of the lungs exceeds 20,000 square inches, an area nearly equal to that of a room 12 feet square. The average weight of the brain of an adult is 3 pounds, 8 ounces. The average female brain, 2 pounds, 4 ounces. The convolutions of the woman's brain cells and tissues are finer and more delicate in fiber and mechanism, which evidently accounts for the intuition of women. It would appear that the difference in the convolutions and fineness of tissue and brain matter is responsible for the degrees of consciousness called reason and intuition. The nerves are all connected with the brain directly, or by the spinal marrow, but nerves receive their sustenance from the blood and their motive power from the solar plexus dynamo. I'm just sharing knowledge, man. This is T.Y. DaRhyma. You're listening to the Chaosmic Café. We'll be back.